is good, you guys? Welcome back. Alright, my name is Max. I'm here to give you guys a little bit of advice, just a little speech, a little advice on how to take life by the balls, how to grab life by the balls and take action in your life and get what you want out of this life. 99% of people don't even believe that they can achieve anything great, so they aim for mediocre. I am going to show you. I'm going to show you how to grab the higher power by its neck. Tell it to make you rich. Make me rich! So, first of all, what is my YouTube channel about? I'm trying to teach you guys the secrets of the universe because I know the secrets of the universe. I know how life works. I feel like I am more awake, more aware of how the universe works than most people that are like 50 years old. Most people that are old, role models, right? I know more about how the universe works and the secrets of the universe and how to get what you want out of life more than these people, right? For like the last few years I've been making little videos of like motivation, how to get rich and stuff. My ultimate goal is to show you guys that what I say is true. So I'm making these little videos of motivation, how the universe works, telling you the secrets, and then literally showing you that it works, because in a few years here, I'm going to be making a lot of money from day trading, and I'm going to show you that I know exactly what I'm talking about with my results in a few years. So that's exactly why you should subscribe, follow along for the journey, because in the future, you're going to see the result literally work. You're literally going to see the result of what I'm talking about working. So anyways, first of all, how does the universe work? How do you speak to the universe? The universe does not communicate with words. You do not communicate with the universe by saying, I want this, I want that, right? By praying and being like, I want $1 million, I want a nice Lamborghini. That is not how the universe works. You don't talk to it. The way that the universe communicates is with examples, and it figures out who you are, who you want to be, what your destiny is, by how you react to certain things, right? With the examples that it gives you. There's a saying of like, there's an alcoholic abusive father, and he has 2 sons. And the first son will grow up to be an abusive alcoholic father, just like his father was, because he's like, well, you know, this is how my father was, this is all I know. And then there's the second son that grows up to use him as an example of what he doesn't want to be, right? So then he turns into the complete opposite of a super nice, loving father. It's a very famous saying and everything, you know. And where I'm trying to get at with this little saying is, this is how the universe works, right? It'll give you examples in your life with role models, with parents, with teachers, with people that you look up to, and like the universe will figure out who you want to be and who you are by how you react to these things. If you see somebody who's super rich on social media and you think, yeah, they're lucky, yeah, you know, I guess I'm just not built for that life, right? The universe understands the feeling that you get from looking at pictures of those cool cars, right? And you think, I can never achieve this. It's not the words that you're speaking, it's the emotions that you feel about yourself when you see something like that. That the universe takes that and understands, okay, this is not who he is. This is not who he is meant to be. He is not meant to have this, right? If you're constantly complaining and thinking about how horrible life is, you look for every little thing to give your energy to that's negative, then the universe will present that to you because the universe knows you as that. That's all you focus on. So that's all you get. There's 2 ways of speaking to the universe. That's one, how you feel about certain examples that the universe provides to you. Second one is with action. What actions do you take in your life to be who you are? Right? If you wake up every single day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, go to bed at 3 in the morning, and you wake up, you scroll reels, you go to your minimum wage job, and you do nothing with your life. You don't take any action towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards your biggest dreams in life. You're working towards like a Lamborghini, right? It's going to be really hard, and the universe is going to test you to see if you're really made of it. Are you really made to have that? Are you really made to make that money? Are you really made to have that kind of car? And if you give up, you're not. That's who you are, is you're weak and you're not able to do that. So the way the universe works is with action. That's how you communicate with the universe, is with action and with how you feel about examples that the universe gives you. Now that you know this, what are you doing in your life to tell the universe? How do you feel when you see a cool car on Instagram, or you see somebody who's talking about how they make $100,000 a month, right? How do you feel about that? Do you relate to that? Not like relate like I'm making that money, but do you relate to that like, this is who I am, this is who I'm supposed to be, I am supposed to be that person with that money, I'm supposed to be that person who makes that money, who lives that lifestyle, who has that cool stuff? Or are you telling the universe with your emotion that that's not who I am? Is that what you're telling yourself? Are you telling yourself, just think about it, right? On Instagram, literally just on Instagram. Instagram is a great place for motivation. TikTok, Instagram, I know social media isn't necessarily good because it's a lot of wasting time, but it can be productive with your communication with the universe. And this sounds crazy. If you know somebody who's really rich, my math teacher senior year always talks about how he had a cousin that's super rich. And he would always tell the class about how he wasn't made to have that. That's how he genuinely feels, is that he will never have that or understand that, or that he is not that person. And so that's what the universe has presented him on a silver platter, is you literally get exactly what you want in life. He justifies who he is with what he has, instead of saying, okay, I do want that, and that's what I'm gonna get. The universe knows you. There is no lying to the universe. You are who you are in the universe's eyes. Even if you believe that you are better than the universe thinks you are, you talk about how you're gonna become rich, but you don't do anything to get there, and you have like a million ideas taking you to all these different places. You get one idea and you're like, this is how I'm gonna get rich. And then you get another idea the next day and you're like, this is how I'm gonna get rich. And you get another idea the next day and you're like, this is how I'm gonna get rich. That's not how you get rich, is by thinking about it. You get rich by having one idea and you're like, that's how I'm gonna get rich. And every single day for the next 10 years, that's what you dedicate yourself to learning, to getting better at. Dedicating your life to that skill will end up paying you so much, how much you want it. A big reason why visualization is a huge factor in a lot of people's success, you're not manifesting finding $1 million on the floor and you just get rich and you find $1 million on the floor. You can't manifest winning the lottery, right? That doesn't just happen. You can buy lottery tickets and hopefully it happens. It's so rare. It's not up to you. There's no actions you could take to get closer to winning the lottery except buying a ticket or like already knowing the numbers. Manifestation doesn't work as I'm gonna find $1 million, I'm gonna have $1 million. Manifestation and visualization is, who do I want to be? What do I want to have in life, and how am I going to get there? What are the actions day to day that I have to take to get to where I want to be? Think of yourself in 10 years and you have achieved every single insane, unrealistic, ridiculous dreams that you have ever, like, you can't even fathom. Just imagine living that. Think very, very clearly, okay, what does a day in the life of this person look like? Not like, what does my life look like when I'm retired? So how do you want that $1 million? How are you gonna get that $1 million? And then what are the steps day to day that I have to take to be that person? And then imagining that you already are that person. You are that person, right? This changes the way you think about yourself. So it's not about the material objects. And it sounds really materialistic, but that's not what it's about. I can afford a Lamborghini. If I want to get a Lamborghini, I can afford that. And if you want to be rich and you want to escape and you want to have the freedom to do whatever you want, that's what you have to do. Visualize, not I have $1 million. I have achieved everything I want to achieve. Now, what are the steps that I took to get there? And then you kind of convince yourself that you already are there. It's just a matter of time. Because then you're telling the universe that I am there. It's just gonna take time. I already have it in the future, which is why I'm taking these steps towards it, just to assure the fact that I will have it. Understanding these secrets of the universe, how the universe works, how these things work. How does the universe view you? How do you view yourself? Because you might think, you're the main character of the story, but if you're telling the universe with your actions that you're a loser, even though you think you're the main character of your story, that the universe gives you a loser life. You have to tell the universe that that's what you want. Take it. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. The universe tests you on who you are and what you're made for in this world with examples. I'm going to be posting on YouTube eventually of some cool lifestyle stuff. So if you watch these videos and you apply it to your lives, you will be so successful, just like I will. I'm telling you the secrets of the universe before I even get rich. But go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notifications so you guys can see when I reach that lifestyle. Could be in a year, could be 3 months. I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to happen. All right. Peace, y'all.